Actor Paul Rodriguez has been shaking things up on the stand-up comedy circuit for decades, and now he's bringing his unique brand of humor to the stage.
Paul stars in a new play he has also written. It's called The Pitch, or How to Pitch a Latino Sitcom That Will Never Air. And he joins our entertainment guru, George Pennacchio, to tell us all about it.
All right. Thank you. I'm guessing, Paul, that you know a little something about this?
Yeah, 40 years. I know a little bit about that. But it's a play that's it's in a comedic way. It runs fast. It's a hour and 15 minutes, and it's basically about starting from the getting an agent, auditioning, and trying to make yourself appeal to certain parts that you probably can't. But it gets the point across that although our numbers have grown exponentially, really we are very, very few of us are able to get jobs in mainstream television.
So it's going to be funny. We know that.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you're also going to let us know that there are some serious things working in this world.
Well, yeah. If you realize that, in this city, you can't go in any direction. You can't go a whole day and not see a Latino. But television doesn't have to, educate us or invigorate us or exaggerate us, but it shouldn't ignore us either. Los Angeles is not even the most Mexican or Latino city in the country. There are 25 others, and I think it's a question of the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So consider this a comedic suite.
So I'm thinking you have a 40-year career in this business. So I'm thinking, why does Paul Rodriguez want to do a stage show? And I realize it's to make the big bucks because you're charging for tickets.
That's not Hamilton.
$10 and $25.
Well, but if you say you're a veteran, we won't check it out. So we'll let you in. It's actually theater is an art form that is it's difficult to get people out there to go, but it's necessary because it's a real acting. Theater you can't cut and start again. And it's been one of the most difficult things for me to do, and it's something that, like, we were going to do The Odd Couple here, but they pulled the rights from us, so we got together and had to really whip up something, and we wrote it in San Diego, in your neck of the woods, and it's come out pretty good. The audience has been very responsive because it's not a woe is me thing. Right. It's a comedic way of saying when they're using people from India to do Taco Bell commercials, there's a problem. So we're saying it's not like there's a shortage of us. It's just a miscommunication.
And you're in the show with a man by the name of Mike Gomez, who was on TV's Hunter, and he also was on Broadway. So you've got to really be up there with your acting chops because you ad-lib for a living.
Well, yeah, but I can't ad-lib on this one. They'll hang me. But you got a very tough director. You got Bill Virchis and there's Jerry Velasco. He's a producer. It's just a fun way to say, get out there. There's a scene right there you're seeing. I was going to have my son play my son in it, but I can't afford him. So it was too expensive. So I just decided to find another young man as an actor. And right now we're doing a piece right there called He Never Came Home, which is about a guy who fakes an illness at the VA. And it turns out that they diagnose him with that illness.
Very good.
So it's a good time.
Your 10-second pitch why we must see your show.
Because I need the money and I have the bills.
And it's funny.
It is funny.
Okay, we'll go with that. You can catch Paul Rodriguez in The Pitch at the Los Angeles Theater Center through September 17th. That's at 614 South Spring Street. You go to the latc.org for more information. And who knows, the play may be extended.
It's not Hamilton, but it gets close.
They turn it into a TV show.
Exactly.
Well, that would be the dream.
We'll work on it, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you so much, George.
Thank you, Paul. All right, now let's talk about our weather, and let's go